driveway, right? And I had just gotten to eat with Zach, and what the hell is going on? I turned off the truck and I got out and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to go run a certain errand. I start backing up, and then all of a sudden I hear a scratch on the ground, like a massive piece of metal grinding on the ground. So I pulled back into the driveway a little bit. So I get out of the truck and I'm like, okay, what's nothing under here? And I was like, nothing under there. And I'm like, what the heck? And then I kind of walked over here a little bit. It just fell out. My exhaust just fell out of my truck. Look at that, it's like laying on the axle. Like it fell out of those clamps and the clamp over there, and it's bent there now. So there's gonna be a little bit of work to fix it. You see how this is designed, how it's just a straight knot? Usually on the metal, they have little things that bulge out, and I noticed it when I bought it. I was like, that's kind of weird, it has no grip. It could slide out. But I was like, well, I already bought it, nothing I can do. So these things need a notch on them to keep it in, but they don't. So I guess that's why it slid out. Just because I don't have a lot of time. Usually I would just let it cool down naturally, but I don't have a whole lot of time. So I'm gonna kind of spray it to cool it down because I need to get working to get it back up. Honestly, this might be a good opportunity to clean the exhaust. I don't know. So we're gonna go ahead and try to get this exhaust back on. Now I got something interesting for y'all. None of y'all are gonna remember it because none of y'all watched the videos then, but Abbott with the Mustang, I drove that Mustang on vlog. You remember that?
Yes. Oh wow, this thing's a lot heavier than I thought.
Whoa, that almost hit my head.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm all good. Holy crap, it just fell out.
So I tried to push it back up, and it fell out.
Yeah. So. You know how I said I don't have time really today? We could just pull it out, and then the truck can drive like that.
Okay. If you want to, you can just lift it up, and I can guide it out this way.
Okay.
That might be the easiest way to do it.
Alright, let me put the camera down. Thank you for your help. You want to wash your hands inside?
Yeah, probably.
So yeah, I'm just gonna drive it like this for a little bit until I get that put back on. Well, I did not think I'd be seeing that sight today, but right now my exhaust is pretty much dumped right there on the cab. So that's interesting. It might be louder this way. I noticed a difference because it's right there. Whoa. I kind of like that more. Is that weird? It's just like all the sounds of the truck. It's the exact same, but it's just right there. So it's like. I'm gonna go drive it. I'm gonna drive it. Oh my god! It's so much louder. I mean, it's not louder, obviously. Well, it might be actually a little louder because the pipe is shorter, but it's like, it's so right here. Oh my gosh. This makes me want to keep the truck. I'm not even gonna lie. Hello?
Hey, can you get some milk?
Milk? But guys, I don't know, so the camera cut out because the card was full, so I don't know where I left off, but I took my exhaust off and the pipe is way shorter. So whenever the exhaust pipe is longer, it gives it time for the sound vibrations to go back and forth inside the pipe. When the pipe is shorter, it doesn't have that chance to muffle it. Pipe is literally stopped, like right there under the cab. And so it is so much, why am I still yelling? I'm literally off throttle. But whenever I'm on throttle, I have to like yell because it is so much louder. And when I get on it, it's like, that is so much louder and better. Dude, I don't know why I didn't do that before. That is so much cooler. Wow. Yeah, with this, it's like, the pipe is shorter and it's right there. And it literally, I cannot even it literally hurts my ears whenever the turbo is all the way up. I've never had this much of a change in the exhaust of this truck before. This is so cool. All right, let's try it with windows up. And usually with this truck, when the windows are up, it's like I don't even have an exhaust system. It's like I have my windows down the old way. Oh my gosh. Before it just wouldn't do this. I'd put the windows up and then all of them up, yeah. And it'd just be like, okay, it's like a quiet F-150 or something. But now, oh my gosh, this is so cool. This is so much better. Dude, I should have done this from the beginning. The chows are a lot like deeper and like longer. So I actually found out what that chow song was, sound was, the little like the pow, that sound. I always thought it was a blow-off valve, which makes sense, and everybody else thought it was a blow-off valve, but I made a video and it was called Loudest Blow-Off Valve Ever. It got like 5,000 views and all that, and some guy commented on it, and he's like, hey, that's not a blow-off valve. It's actually, since the turbo is so small, that's the sound of it dying down. It dies down a lot faster, and that's literally the sound of the turbo just kind of dying down. And so that sound is just the turbo like losing its speed really fast. It's probably only a certain percentage of the speed. It's not completely going down, but you know what I mean. So it's so that's a really unique sound. I've never heard another turbo do that. But the chow, I call it the chow. The chow is so much like deeper and like longer with the exhaust like this. Dude, this is making me want to fix my seats, fix my AC, and keep this thing. That's with the windows up. Oh, I've never heard the chows do that. It did like a blow, like a, that was weird. That's so cool. I remember when I was like 12, I was at a chicken feed store and I saw this Ford Ranger and his exhaust was so loud, I couldn't believe it. And I asked my grandpa, I was like, why is it so much louder? I mean, I've heard straight piped ones, but that one's like way louder than even a straight piped one. He's like, it's because the pipe is so short and it came out right after the tire, like not the back tires, the front tires, like a foot after, which makes sense. So, I mean, shortening the pipe does make a much bigger difference. Oh yeah, I gotta get milk. That's with the windows up.
Now listen, that's called mother bars. You know nothing about that.
My God, that's so cool. All right, guys, well, with that being said, completely random video, did not mean to even really make it. With that being said, thanks for being on the channel. Go subscribe, hit the notification bell, browse the rest of the videos. Dude, I'm so excited I don't remember my outro. That's so cool. I love that. I just love that so much. So yeah, I'll see y'all later. What do I even say? Oh yeah, I'm out.
Down again.